Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor. You can call me the Nat Trap Saver. I am back for another weekly sinking funds update along with a little bit of game time. Now for anyone who might be new here today, I am a new mama. I'm currently on a 1-year maternity leave in Canada. Outside of my maternity leave, I work in the tech industry. Now, because I am currently on a maternity leave, I am budgeting on a slightly reduced income, and I am using my YouTube channel to document my journey towards financial abundance utilizing cash stuffing. Let's get started. So I'm going to kick things off with a little bit of game time. If you're not interested in the game time and you want to go straight to the sinking funds, I will put a timestamp for sinking funds in the description. So feel free, if you don't like the games, to click ahead to my sinking funds update. But I'm just going to do a little bit of quick game time today. Just see there's something on my flat lay there. So I have been playing this Princess-opoly game for a while now. Off camera here, I pretty well just went ahead, counted my money, and did a little bit of playing this off camera here. So I am going to finish it because I want to start some new games for the new year in 2025. So I'm just going to pull out my envelope here where I have this game. So basically I just left the final go for $1. So we'll stuff $1 into this challenge here to finish it off. And I actually think here that when I finish it, that's going to allow me to bring out a $5 bill. And if I recall correctly, there should be $240 in this challenge. So it was a pretty big one. So we'll do a quick count here while I organize all of my bills. This makes me very glad that I am Canadian and our bills are all different colors. Okay. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 210, 220, 230. Oh, is it only 230? Okay, let's do one more count. 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 220, 230. That is my mistake. So $230 in Princess-opoly. So this is a finished challenge now. So I'm going to keep this aside here, and we are going to sink that while we're doing our sinking funds. Now I'm just going to star the go because we put that money away. And then because we are finishing a challenge, we are going to ring our bell, and we are going to be putting $1 into our Donna Powered by Creativity Ding 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 folder. We put $1 in here whenever we finish a savings challenge. And I'm going to sink this money at the start of the new year. So that will be my next video. We'll put that into one of our sinking funds envelopes here. And then just for game time here, we're keeping things quick, but I thought I would bring out one of my scratch and saves that I've been playing. And I realized I forgot my little scratcher tool. So we'll grab that in a second here. Bear with me one second while I grab my little scratchy tool. While I'm doing that, so the little game that I'm playing here, this is by the Little Potato Saver. And you know what? I can't seem to find my little scratchy tool. That is fine. I'm just going to use a coin to scratch that off. So I'm going to do a dice roll just to decide where I'm going to scratch. So we got a 6. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do this one here. Let's see if my dollar coin, oh yeah, that scratched that nicely. So we're going to put $5 aside into our fairy tales. So $5, and then I've got a little more money aside here. So let's do one more roll. So we're starting here. We're going to go 1, 2. And that is $1. So we'll grab, actually, I'll just use that dollar coin. And you know what? Let's just do one more roll on this today. Why the heck not? So another 2. I'm going to go 1, 2 down here. And that is another $1. So I'm going to switch out 2 of my $1 coins for a $2 coin. And we are putting in 2, 4, 6, $7 into this challenge here today. So let me just go ahead. We'll pop that money right on in here. And now that we've played our 2 games here, let's, oh, I think I knocked my camera, my apologies. Let's start taking a look at our sinking funds. Now, just putting my game off to the side. So let me just recap quickly where I either added or took away money from my last pay period here. So firstly was beauty. I took $200 from beauty, leaving that at $40. If you're curious, I shopped the Sephora. They had their fragrance promotion on for Beauty Insiders. So I got a fragrance. I got Ariana Grande's Mod Vanilla, if you're curious. And I also got myself a new curling iron because I had one a while ago, but the clamp on the barrel broke, and I told myself I would just wait and replace it when I needed one. And I just figured with the holidays and Christmas and a few special occasions that I wanted that. So I grabbed that. Next is my daughter, Ella. I enrolled her and I in our next round of swimming lessons. And then I also bought a few things that's on her little list of stuff that I'm going to be taking to daycare with her in the new year. For gifts, I got a $20 gift card for someone, bringing that down to $10. And then nails, I finally found time to get a pedicure. I actually did that this morning, bringing that down to $0. So let's take a look at my new tracker here. So this will be my last sinking funds tracker of 2024. Now, where did my black Sharpie go? Oh my goodness, am I gonna have to do this in brown or something? Here, let me try. Let me see if this pen's gonna show up decent on camera. December, I think that looks fine. Okay, we'll do this for today. December 23rd to December 31st. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, you can see that just fine. Okay, perfect. So my first category for today is Ella. So again, Ella's my daughter. She is coming up on 10 months old. And my big thing with her, I mentioned this in I think my last video, was I have a spot for her in daycare. And basically with her daycare, they have a little list of things that you need to be sending your little one to daycare with. So I've been putting a little bit of extra money aside so that I have money to buy things off her list. So I got a little bit of Christmas money for her already from a family member, very generous. So I'm putting that money into Ella's today. So she got $100. So we're going to bring her up to 125. So let's go ahead. We'll add that in there. Okay, next one here is nails. Oh, it's so nice to go get a pedicure this morning. I haven't been in ages, and I got a recommendation for a place from another mom in the area. So I'm new to the city that I'm living in right now. And she told me that she was able to take her young son and that they enjoyed having him there. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a try. And they were great. I had my daughter sitting on my lap the whole time. She did well. They liked having her. So it's nice to know now that I can go get my nails done every once in a while. And I just accidentally had a few little bill placeholders in here from before. Those no longer should be in there. So I'm going to put 15 into nails. And I might need to break that 10 for 2 5s, but that's okay. All right, next we have rainy day. And rainy day is where I'm going to sink the Princess-opoly money. So that's where that 230 is going to go. So there should be 20 in rainy day right now. That looks correct. And we're putting in 230, bringing that up to 250. I will most likely be depleting my rainy day before the end of the year, which is why I wanted to put the money from this challenge in my rainy day. I just found we're hosting Christmas this year. And I just find with Christmas, and we've also just moved into our new place, there's just a few like little expenses that have come up. Particularly, I've just found groceries this time of year are a little bit more expensive. So I will likely be depleting my rainy day. And for next year, it's good to know that for this time of year, I can be budgeting a bit more for groceries or just account for that in my Christmas budgeting as well. So my next one is hair. I'm going to be putting 25 into hair today. So I have 125 in there right now. We're going to be bringing that up to 150. And let me just see if I can break what I have or condense some of what's in my hair right out for that $50 bill that's sitting there. So, oh yeah, I can do that. So 50. So I'm going to pull my 5 and my 20 out, and we're going to grab my 50, and that's going to go into hair. Okay, next category here is household, which has 205 in there right now. And household today is going to be getting $20, bringing that up to $225. And we'll take a peek at my household envelope here. And we're just going to go ahead. We'll pop a 20 in there. Fantastic. Okay. Nap Trapped Saver is my next envelope. So that is just anything that I want to get for my budgeting and YouTube setup. There is $75 in there right now. I do not need to add anything else into Nap Trapped. So we are going to be leaving that at $75. Gifts. So gifts is currently at $10. As I mentioned earlier on, I pulled 20 out for a gift card, and I just want to replenish that back up to 30 where that was at before. So we're going to put 20 back into gifts, bringing that up to $30. Okay. And next I have birthdays, which is at 120 right now. And birthdays is actually, let me just double check. Yeah, 120. Birthdays is going to be getting 20. So we're bringing that up to 140. And unless something comes up that I'm not expecting, the first birthdays that I need to shop for in the new year are in March. So that's what I'm looking at. And actually, let me just see if I condense this a little bit. So I can bring this up to 140 is what I need in here. And no, I've already got. So I'm just going to take my 20 and yeah, I can't do any condensing there. That's fine. Okay, and then that leaves me with clothing and beauty. So we'll kind of do these together here. So clothing right now has 110. Beauty, let me just double check that, should have $40. And then let me just take a peek at these two envelopes and see if I can condense anything here. 20, 30, 40. Yes. Okay. So I can bring out the 50. So for beauty, I wanted to put in $40 today. So I have 40 in there right now. So that's going to bring me up to 80. So I'm going to take that 50. We're going to go 70, 80. So we're just pulling out a couple of those 5s there. So beauty had 40. We're going plus 40, bringing that up to 80. And then clothing, I wanted to do 30. Did I have 30? No, I've got 25. That is okay. So we're going to go 25 in clothing, bringing clothing up to 135. And we'll just take a peek and make sure that that all looks good. So in Canada, December 26th is Boxing Day. It's a big shopping day, very comparable to Black Friday. That's big in the States. So I just wanted to have a little extra in clothing and beauty in case I want to get anything. So I've got 50 and 60 is 110, 120, 35. And that's what I had down on my tracker there. So that all looks good. Awesome. Well, thank you guys all so much for joining today's video. I can't believe this is the last video that I will be posting in 2024. So I will see you all in the new year in 2025, which is a crazy thing to say. If you haven't already, if you would consider subscribing to my channel, that would mean the world to me. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye, everyone.